Hello, you lovely people. Welcome back to the Watford Way and welcome back to your next match preview. And the match we are previewing is, of course, Watford versus Norwich City, kicking off on Saturday, the 15th of October at 7:45 p.m. live on Sky Sports under the lights. Now, in my opinion, every time we play on Sky Sports under the lights, we don't seem to do very well. So firstly, that's not a very good omen. Secondly, before we actually get into the match preview, a bit of news that happened earlier this week in regards to Watford and one of our players. I'm sure you've all seen it. And the news is that Imran Louza, very, very talented midfielder for Watford. If you're a Norwich fan watching, he's just returned from injury. And he really does provide that key link between our midfield and the attack. He scored in our defeat to Blackpool, I should say. Fantastic free kick, but unfortunately, he has been charged by the FA for spitting at one of the Swansea players during our defeat to Swansea City. And if found guilty, unfortunately for Watford, he could be facing up to 6 games out the side, which is really, really unfortunate. Firstly, I have to say, if he is found guilty, then obviously he does fully deserve the punishment. But it just gets worse and worse for Watford. Obviously, a lot of fans are showing their anger towards the owners at the moment. I know there's a bit of trouble with fans fighting away at Blackpool as well. And this basically is just adding to the list of issues at Watford at the moment. You know, one of our players allegedly spitting at one of the players from another team, potentially facing a 6-match ban. It's not looking very good for Watford at the moment, but fingers crossed, it's just an allegation. Hopefully nothing comes of it. And hopefully, obviously, we can move forward and start getting all these injured players back, because João Pedro's been out for a while, Tom Cleverley's been out, Courtney House looks like that's going to be a bit more longer term. But we do have a lot of key players out injured at the moment. João Pedro especially has been out for a few weeks now. So I think if João Pedro returns, Tom Cleverley returns, Courtney House returns, hopefully, for me at least, that will offer a bit more balance in the team going into this Norwich game. And yeah, you know, it is relentless at the moment. We are playing, you know, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, however you look at it. We've got Norwich on Saturday, then we play Millwall, and then obviously we've got the big derby match against Luton Town coming up as well. So yeah, it's really, really exciting in terms of the amount of games we're playing. However, from a Watford fan's perspective, we're just not doing very well at the moment. You know, Slavan Bilic come out after the Blackpool game, really, really disappointed. Basically, you know, really going in on the players, actually saying it didn't run hard enough, didn't work hard enough. And it's becoming a real issue in this Watford team. Daniel Batman did an interview in the Watford Observer after Rob Edwards had left his position, basically saying the players didn't work hard enough under him. And already under Slavan Bilic, the same issues are coming back up. Players not running, Cabasele, I think, for the 3rd goal. It's just absolutely, you know, embarrassing the way that we ran as a football club at the moment. The players, the managers, you know, just the whole vibe of the club. I'm really struggling as a Watford fan myself to find, you know, that emotional attachment towards the club. Yes, I'm going to all the home games and the occasional away game, but that's because I've already paid for my season ticket. If I wasn't a season ticket holder, personally, I don't think I would be attending matches this season, just because the atmosphere is that bad. Now, looking into this Norwich game, obviously it is live on Sky Sports, which gives us a chance to show the world how good of a team we are. I'm being sarcastic, of course. You know, it is a big game for Watford. It's a must-win game for Watford. Of course, you know, we're mid-table at the moment. I think we're closer to the relegation zone than we are to the playoffs. And the league, actually, in terms of points and, you know, how close all the teams are to each other, it's very, very tight at the moment. If we can get on even a 2 or 3 game win streak, you know, that can take you right up the table. So I think for Watford, the next 3 games are key. For me, I'd be looking to get 9 points from the next 3 games. Obviously, Norwich, very, very tough. Again, relegated from the Premier League last season like Watford were. They'll be looking to go straight back up, as are Watford, as are Burnley, QPR, Reading, all looking very dangerous this season. Sheffield United as well, Burnley. There's a lot of teams in the mix for promotion, and we can't afford to keep dropping points. So Norwich, I'll be looking for at least a draw at the very minimum, if not a win. Millwall, absolutely looking for the 3 points from that one. And then Luton, of course, we'll have to see what happens there, but I am very, very concerned for that game. In terms of how I would line up for this game, To be honest, I'd probably go similar to how he played at Stoke. I was quite happy with the formation. I think the return of Imran Louza, albeit he doesn't get banned, is really, really helpful for Watford. I think if João Pedro comes back into the team as well as Courtney House, I think that will give us a lot more balance as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. There are players to come back from injury, to come back into the side and strengthen us even further. But the issues still remain. The issues have remained at Watford for a number of years now. I can't get emotionally attached to this club anymore. To be honest, if we did lose the next 3 or 4 games, or we went on to have some poor results, I'd be worried for Slavan Bilic's future already. And it's crazy for me to say that, but it's just the way we operate. So I'm very concerned going into these next 3 games. And actually, I think these next 3 games really determine what we're aiming for this season. If we can go on and get 9 points from these next 3 games, I'd be going, great, fantastic. We look great. We're going to challenge for the playoffs, if not automatic promotion. But let's say we struggle against Norwich, we scrape a draw, we lose to Millwall, the Luton game. We all know what happens in a Luton game, don't we? So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a crazy time to be a Watford fan at the moment. Let me know your thoughts on the whole situation in the comments section below. Of course, I'll be reacting to the Norwich game probably on Sunday. I'll release a video. And then we'll be looking ahead to Millwall and then, of course, Luton after that. So a lot of content coming up on the Watford Way and a lot of fixtures for Watford to play as well. Of course, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you for the next video very, very soon. Bye-bye.